consortium is a group of companies that we brought together to study the issue of the Texas Trade Corridor, the Texas and Mexico Trade Corridor. That corridor is critical to the success of the state of Texas. We are already very important as a logistics highway that product moves from Mexico into the United States. But there are tremendous opportunities, especially with the moving of manufacturing back from China to the North American continent. There's a lot of opportunities to grow regional manufacturing on both sides of the border. These projects will give us more information than we could ever hope to achieve through sifting through government data and looking at the basic fundamental reports that come out. So these consortium members are the heart and soul of this project. A lot of questions were coming up about ports like Lázaro Cárdenas down on the Pacific coast. Massive growth growing through those ports that was largely associated with the constrictions at the Los Angeles port and constrictions on the Panama Canal not being able to handle big ships. A lot of goods were being passed through that area as a result and coming up through the center here, which caused a lot of people to raise the question, is this region a natural logistics corridor? Well, the problem is that the pressure on Los Angeles will be relieved by a new port in Baja California, and the Panama Canal is going to be widened. So would they still be coming through here if that were the case? And the answer to that is, in many cases, no. It's because of manufacturers in what we call the Maquiladora or Maquila area, and other manufacturers who, while they may not go under that name, they operate fairly similarly. So the result was, as we looked at this and we thought, if we could build that base, then there will always be this flow of materials through here. We need to create the environment that's perfect for these companies to do business in. And there are difficulties. There's difficulties crossing borders, there's customs issues, there's safety and legal issues. Then there's also difficulty with the highway infrastructures and congestion, and then there's difficulties in having the right suppliers in the region to support certain types of industries. So all of these things needed to be studied. As decisions go forward as to how we work with our trade partners, we need to have both the positive and the negative discussed. And there's a lot of positives coming out of Texas. If Texas doesn't speak for NAFTA and speak for our second largest trading partner, Mexico, no one will. So it's very important to get this message out to the public so that the decisions we make are made based upon the best information that we can have.